I don't care how much you love your sister. Setting her up to marry a man that loves you and you were dating not even a week ago is crazy work.
Someone like you. Now I'm helping to find my way back to you, 'cause I'm selfish and you're everything I want, so I'll be relentless and I'll do anything to make you mine. Make you mine.
Dil Hai Tumhara has everything. Enemies to lovers, fun musical numbers in front of mountains, love triangles with siblings, scratch that, a love square with 2 siblings, a handsome businessman, and a ventriloquist. Beautiful actors, unrequited love, a traumatized but evil mother, fire early 2000s fashion, songs that will get stuck in your head, a disturbing puppet, an angsty office romance, and a sweet sister relationship. Released in 2002, Dil Hai Tumhara is a beloved Bollywood romantic comedy directed by Kundan Shah. The film's title translates to My Heart Is Yours, and the story follows Shalu, a bold and vibrant young woman who falls in love with her boss's son Dev, but has to step back from her feelings when she discovers that her sister Nimi also has feelings for him. It's a classic romantic comedy plot that's also a comedy of errors with hints of screwball and slapstick. It's easy to dismiss Dil Hai Tumhara as a ridiculous film with an illogical plot, but the sincerity of Shalu and the charismatic performance by preity Zinta makes it easy to overlook this. Zinta seamlessly goes from heartfelt scenes with her sister to mischievous moments where she is humbling men to scenes filled with romantic tension with Dev. Zinta anchors her complex and busy character with an earnestness throughout the 3-hour film. Overall, Dil Hai Tumhara is the epitome of Y2K Bollywood aesthetics, from its fun plot to the music to the fashion. Dil Hai Tumhara is the second Bollywood film I've ever watched, and I think it's the perfect gateway film for people who aren't familiar with Bollywood. It's so similar to many early 2000s romantic comedies that are near and dear to many people's hearts, but it has its unique Bollywood flourishes that make it so fun to watch. The film features a fascinating cast of characters and actors. The main character Shalu is played by the remarkable preity Zinta. I don't like finding a Western equivalent for foreign things or people because I find it reductive, but Zinta reminds me so much of Julia Roberts in the sense that she has this universal charisma that is so easy to fall for, and she executes the multi-layered performance like it's the easiest thing in the world. Zinta is an iconic actress in Bollywood who is known for her signature dimpled smile and effervescent presence in her films. She started her acting career in 1998 with a supporting role in the drama film Dil Se, starring Shah Rukh Khan. As the lead of Dil Hai Tumhara, Zinta carries this movie on her back. Her character Shalu is a young woman who doesn't know that she is the product of her father's affair with another woman, both of whom passed away in a car accident. Under the impression that Sarita is her biological mother, she can't understand why her mother doesn't show her as much affection and grace as she does her sister Nimi. Shalu is a fun, talkative, edgy, and confident girl who has a really big heart. There's multiple instances of her trying to help her mom, and her efforts are often misinterpreted as malicious. She can sometimes go about things the wrong way, but her heart is in the right place. This ranges from her trying to humble men who are embarrassing her mother by feeding them chili, to sacrificing her love for her boyfriend so that Nimi, who also loves him, can marry him. She surely isn't great at coming up with plans, but she really doesn't mean any harm. Shalu can easily be seen as a villain because I don't fully understand the logic of her setting up a man that loves her with her sister, but Zinta executes her performance with so much sincerity and vulnerability that allows the audience to value her intentions more than her actions. Arjun Rampal plays Shalu's love interest Dev. Rampal is an actor and model who made his acting debut in 2001's
प्यार इश्क और मोहब्बत.
As soon as you see him on screen, you can clearly tell this man was made to be in the movies. He's strikingly handsome and has great chemistry with Zinta, but unfortunately in Dil Hai Tumhara, that's where his movie star qualities end. I hate to say this, but he is to Dil Hai Tumhara what Michael Schell-Effling is to 16 Candles. He's nice to look at, but he's also very stiff and has bad delivery at many moments. I think his best scenes are with Zinta, where he is courting her. I've read that this bad acting is only present in his early career, and that later in his career he has delivered great performances, which I would love to check out. Despite his performance in this film being awkward and unnatural at times, I still enjoyed it. He leans into the ridiculousness, which is something I appreciate with these sorts of films. Dev is the only character who changes significantly, and it's because of Shalu. He starts off as the arrogant businessman who feels superior because he studied in the States. He doesn't care about the people working under him and often repeats, "There are no sentiments in business." The big-hearted Shalu melts Dev's cold heart when she tells him, "What good is a degree if it breaks your relationship with other human beings?" So often in rom-coms, we see these strong female characters make themselves smaller for a man, so I love that we don't get that here with Shalu. Shalu changes Dev for the better, not so that they can be together, but to genuinely help other people. Dil Hai Tumhara also stars a Bollywood legend Rekha, who plays the conflicted mother Sarita. Rekha is regarded as one of the most beautiful actresses in Indian cinema, but I'd argue she's one of the most beautiful actresses in cinema, period. She starred in over 200 films and is known for playing strong and multifaceted characters. Her most popular films are
Umrao Jaan, Khoobsurat,
and
Khoon Bhari Mang.
in Dil Hai Tumhara, she takes on a more dramatic role as the widow of a man who was cheating on her and left her to care for Shalu, the illegitimate child he produced with his mistress. Rekha commands the screen with her intensity, powerful presence, and internal conflict between embracing Shalu as her daughter and resenting her. I've always been fascinated with the concept of evil mothers, especially in movies, because while Sarita has every right to feel traumatized by discovering her husband's infidelity, secret family, and dealing with the car crash that killed him and his mistress, Shalu is an innocent character in it all. Shalu didn't ask to be a part of this, so the resentment Sarita has for her is invalid and mean-spirited. The problem is Sarita has no one to direct her anger towards. The people who wronged her passed away, so Sarita resorts to projecting her anger on Shalu. Because of this, Sarita qualifies as an evil mother in my book. On the other hand, we have Mahima Chaudhary, who plays Shalu's loving sister Nimi. Chaudhary started her career as a model and actress in commercials. Her film debut was in the 1997 romantic drama Pardes, along with Shah Rukh Khan. In Dil Hai Tumhara, Chaudhary plays hopeless romantic Nimi who falls in love with Dev without realizing that he and her sister are in love with each other. What I love about this movie is that the relationship between the sisters Shalu and Nimi is the heart of the film. So often in media featuring love triangles with siblings, we see the siblings go against each other for the love interest, and I absolutely despise that. In this film, the sisters have each other's back, and it's their deep love for each other that leads to Shalu's misguided decisions in the second half of the film. Last, but certainly not least, we have Samir, played by Jimmy Shergill. Shergill is an actor and producer who began his career in 1996 with the film Machis. He was regarded as a versatile actor with roles spanning from romantic leads to complex anti-heroes. Many people also credit him for the revitalization of the Punjabi film industry because of his films
Yara Naal Baharan
and
Meel Karde Rabba.
in Dil Hai Tumhara, Shergill plays the sweet and honorable Samir. Samir is Shalu's childhood friend who has loved her for years. The pair have a very supportive relationship, and he consoles Shalu in her vulnerable moments. He's also a ventriloquist. It's the most random profession in a rom-com, but sure, why not? His puppet is scary as hell, but is also used in an interesting way in the film. Samir holds back a lot, including his feelings for Shalu, and his puppet Rangila constantly tries to force him to be honest. Rangila operates as his own character rather than something that Samir controls, which is an interesting story detail. Samir could have easily been an annoying friend who feels like Shalu owes him something, like Ducky and Pretty in Pink, but he gives her a lot of grace and helps her out until he realizes how dumb Shalu's plan is. This movie may seem ridiculous and it has a lot going on, but there are so many small things that the film does differently from most rom-coms that makes it so refreshing. The heart of the film for me and what makes it so unique is the beautiful relationship between Shalu and Nimi. The film prioritizes their relationship more than the romantic relationships, while American rom-coms so often center the romantic relationship and tells the audience that romantic love is the most important type of love. Dil Hai Tumhara explores different types of love, and they all prevail at the end. The platonic love between Samir and Shalu, the familial love, and the romantic love between Shalu and Dev. One of the best parts of this film is the fashion and style, specifically for Shalu and Nimi. Shalu has an edgy style. She wears bright colors and her style is super expressive. Nimi, on the other hand, has a more feminine style. She mostly wears subdued colors and sometimes times has this angelic vibe. Even when Shalu is working at the office, she's still able to add her playful touch. The only time her style is unlike her is when she tells Dev that they can't be together and she has this all-black outfit on, a la Audrey Hepburn in Funny Face. Shalu as a character and stylistically reminds me so much of Alex Russo in Wizards of Waverly Place. Both of their styles convey that they're rebellious girls who march to the beat of their own drum. Another part of the movie that stuck out to me were the sets. Apart from the clearly fake forest set, every house and setting looks gorgeous. Shalu's house has this courtyard which is the center of the house, and in the center of that is this see-through glass where you can see water under it. It's a fascinating design choice that I believe emphasizes how the betrayal Sarita endured isn't water under the bridge. Then we have Dev's house, which is pure eye candy. It's remarkably grand, but still has a welcoming vibe to it. Finally, I really appreciated the office's set design. It's colorful and feels lived in. It completely contrasts the sort of offices we see in rom-coms nowadays. In People We Meet on Vacation, the blog office that Poppy works in is so boring. It's just white, and you would think for the type of character Poppy is in her job being a travel blogger, the office would look more lively and exciting. I love how Dil Hai Tumhara leans into the color and is visually beautiful. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this video. For the 5 people who have been waiting for someone to make a Dil Hai Tumhara video, you're welcome. For those who haven't watched this film, it's amazing. It's become a comfort film for me, and I really wish there were more films like Dil Hai Tumhara being made right now. Please like the video and let me know if you would ever sacrifice the love of your life for your sibling.